Octopath Traveler is rated T for teen by the ESRB. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Octopath Traveler. In the last episode we had traveled from Victor's Hollow in the woodlands to Still Snow in the Frostlands, which at first sounds like you have to travel south into the woodlands, then east, then north, but not the case for Still Snow. Instead, you just keep traveling east from the woodlands, from Victor's Hollow Trail, until you get to Still Snow. In this episode, we're going to start Primrose's chapter. Well met, traveler. What can I do for you? Let's hear a tale. The trail of the left-hand man leads you to Still Snow, hoping to find clues on his whereabouts. You take a walk through town. The story so far. Primrose has embarked on her journey at last. Her quarry, 3 men marked with the sign of the crow. She hunts for the men who killed her father. After years of waiting and listening, she at last has a clue. So she hunts the man marked on his left arm. She is guided by a hard-won map, stolen from her former master, Helganish, with deadly force. The path has been a long one, but she comes at last to Still Snow, the frozen town where she was told she might find the man she seeks. Will their paths cross at last in this cold land? Not once has your dagger left my side. Not since the day they took you from me. Nor will it until the day I have my revenge. Watch over me, Father. Still Snow. This is where the map led me. But how will I find the man I seek? He must be here. If this is where he summoned Helganish, perhaps one of the villagers has seen him. Okay, so we technically have interacted with everyone. So we're gonna go into the tavern, which door was already open. It's rather lively in here, isn't it? A stage, simply waiting for someone to give a show. Dazzled eyes may loosen lips. I trust no one would mind if I take the stage. Bravo, now that was a treat for the eyes. I've never seen such beauty. Where did she come from? No, it couldn't possibly be. I've never seen dancing like that around here. It was like an angel had descended from the heavens. I thank you for your kind words, my lords. But kind words will not help me find my man. Can no one tell me something of importance? It was you, isn't it, Lady It is you, isn't it, Lady Primrose? Can it truly be Ariana? And honored you remembered me. I was but a humble servant to House Azelhart. It was the guiding light of the sacred flame that led us to each other this day. It is hard to believe that 10 years have passed since those dark times. I feared that we had lost you as well, my lady, but here you are alive and more beautiful than ever. What of you, Ariana? How did you come to live in this distant land? After that terrible incident, I was relieved of my duties. I wandered from city to city, living on the streets and performing menial tasks to keep myself fed. I came here to Still Snow some time ago. Here I make a modest living as a what? But Lady Primrose, what brings you on a journey so far from home? I am searching for a man. I have reason to believe he is here, and so I followed this map. Ariana, do you know anything of the place marked here? I do not. I fear I cannot help you, my lady. She knows the place, and I'd wager she knows the man as well. Please do not hold back, Ariana. You must tell me what you know. I beg of you. We should not speak of this here. Come with me. Of course, Ariana. Anywhere you like. Our dormitories are not far from here. We will be able to talk freely there. Okay, make for the house on the village outskirts. Oh, the one with the dancer. What is this place? This serene little town has a dark, dirty secret. A brothel frequented by patrons of the realm over. What? That is where I make my living. That's right, Primrose. I am a whore. This town is not far from Flamesgrace, you see. It is a convenient enough place for customers to visit. Some of our best customers would be troubled if their patronage came to light. So the brothel's existence, our existence, remains a secret. The poorest kept secret in all the Frostlands, mayhaps, but the public turns a blind eye. And this map I came upon, it leads there. More precisely, it leads to a certain meeting place. A meeting place? The location of the brothel is never shared openly. No one would dare put it on a map. Rather, the map leads to a certain location, where a carriage comes to carry customers to their destination. Ariana, might I ask you one favor? Anything, my lady. Let me board the carriage tonight. I told you that I'm searching for a man. A man with the mark of the crow tattooed upon his left arm. It is true that the owner of the brothel has such a mark. But, Lady Primrose, what do you intend to do when you find him? Only what I must do. I understand. Then ready what you need and return to this place. The carriage will be waiting. Ooh, travel banter. Hey, Primrose? Oh, the innocence. This poor child. What's a brothel? Nothing. Then can I have a brothel? No. I tried to ask Ariana, but she just hemmed and hawed and then wandered off. Tressa, there are some things that children shouldn't know. Oh, come on, this is getting annoying. Someone just tell me. And I'm not a child, by the way. If you insist. Lean in closer and I'll whisper it. Do you get it now? Tressa, your mouth is hanging agape. Oh, sorry. I forgot it was still open. Okay, Tressa has increased as being one of my favorite characters just from that conversation alone. Oh, the innocence of children. Let's make sure I have all the correct items. You can now take the Magnus. You can go up to the Jaguar Lance. You're still in the Shadow Bow. Okay. Before I head off, I want some more items like plums and grapes because I do not have enough. Let's see. 5 puts me at... Maybe I'll do 8. Yeah. There we go. 25. What else is there? Falcon Dagger. Surprisingly, all these weapons are of lower quality. But that is because... Oh, Cyrus could use the Grand Fast. That's because some things are starting to blend. Okay. Now let's go take a little carriage ride. That man over there is Orin. He drives the carriage. He has a sharp eye and a suspicious nature. That's why he was hired. That is unfortunate. I wish you a pleasant evening, sir. Haven't seen you around here before. You a new girl? I am. This will be my first night in the Master's service. Well, no one told me about it, so you ain't getting in my carriage. Cautious indeed. You know, before I came here I was a dancer. Men said that once they seen me on the stage, nothing could ever satisfy them again. Would you like a little show? I think you'll find it most stimulating. You done with your little show? I am. Did you not enjoy it? Seen better, seen worse, I reckon. I see. Then do not allow me to trouble you further. It was a most beautiful dance, my lady. Sorry, something just went clang in my room. I looked over to see what it was. It was nothing. Thank you, Ariana, but your praise is not the prize I sought. I did try to warn you, my lady, that the man is no fool. Indeed, I must find another way. I should go back and talk with Ariana. Perhaps there's someone in town who could convince Orin to change his mind. More travel banter. You dance beautifully. Thank you. You were positively inspiring. I wish I could dance like that, but alas. Heh, 2 left feet, right? I'm afraid so. I dared not go to the faculty balls for fear I'd trip over some poor girl and make a fool of us both. I wonder if lessons would help. Or should I simply accept who I am and stick to my tomes? Well, you're probably a quick learner, and even the clumsiest people can manage the basic steps. The most important thing is to enjoy the dance and let yourself go. Right. Right. Don't be self-conscious. Of course, that makes sense. It would be rather wonderful to do all those complicated steps and not think about it. As much as I love scholarship, I love dancing too. Well, if you're that eager, I could give you some pointers. You'd do that. Why, I would be most grateful if you could. Okay. Rumor has it that Orin owes the tavern keeper a debt. What sort of debt, I couldn't say. So, tavern keeper. I can allure him. But he does nothing in terms of story. You want me to have a word with Orin, huh? Yes, I'll think about it. Pray, come hither. Now let's talk to him. Master Barkeep. Always a pleasure to see my kind benefactor. What brings you here? Eh? You want me to give the new girl a ride? I mean, of course, sir, as you wish. Least I can do to repay your kindness. Hop in, woman. We don't have all night. Okay. So it gives me a chance to allure someone else. Ooh, Peerless Strike. But that's way too strong of a thing. Wait, what? Did I not scrutinize him before? Undeniable allure. Ooh, that means that this person should now be... it's better. Come on. Accept your fate with me. Now we'll go. Okay. Here we go then. I'm surprised they didn't suspect the fact that there are 4 other people inside this carriage, not just Primrose. This is where I take my leave. And not a word of this to the man in charge. I don't know who you are, but I know you don't belong here. Once, long ago, House Azelhart was locked in a vicious struggle with several of the other high houses. The tales say that my forebearers dirtied their hands with many inglorious deeds in those days. One time, the head of House Azelhart invited his liege lord to the castle for a great feast, only to murder him and every last man in his party to seize power for himself. This lord has been a cruel man, and perhaps my forebearer did the common folk a great service, but it did not win him any friends. Still, my family never relinquished the power they had seized, and they never lost faith in their convictions. Unwavering belief in the righteousness of what they had done protected them from any slings and slights. Did it? The petty squabbles of the great houses concern me no longer, but our words still guide me as they have guided my family for so long. As long as if I have something to believe in, this is all I need. Lady Primrose, what is that? Lady Primrose, what is it that you believe in? Ariana swallowed the question, her words hanging in the air. She feared what the answer might be. Did you say something, Ariana? It's nothing, my lady. This is the Obsidian Parlor. The dark rumors of it never cease, yet it remains cloaked in shadow. They say men of influence from across the realm have their hands in the buying and selling of women here. I have plied my trade here for several years now. In that time, many of the girls who came here have disappeared as suddenly as they came. Yes, I am a whore, and a cheap one at that, sold to this place for a price that would not buy you a good horse. Who knows when I will be sold again, and to where, for another pittance. When I think of that, it scares me. Forgive me, Lady Primrose. I do not deserve your pity. Make your way through this cave. It will take you to the Master's chambers. If you go quietly, no one will be the wiser of your coming. But Lady Primrose, do be careful. I must be getting to work, so this is where I must leave you. Sullivan. Of course, Ariana. Thank you for all you have done. Take care of yourself and have faith. And we have one last travel banter. Why so grim? Grim? You look like a tiger about to pounce on its prey. Maybe I am. I've been hunting for a long time now. Well, just make sure the hunter doesn't become the hunted. Don't worry about me. I know what I'm doing. When I set a goal, I always achieve it. I'm not the sort to forget her lines at the show's finale. I'll take your word for it. But I appreciate your concern. I didn't realize you cared so much. I know, I'm so thoughtful. Okay, so with that, guys, we're gonna call it an episode rather than do my usual circles because I'm kind of in a wild zone, we're going to just come here to the map. So in the next episode, we're going to go into the secret path and get into the obsidian parlor. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please leave a comment in the comment section below, mash that like button, and subscribe if you have not for more Octopath Traveler content. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!